Y vivo life porque tú vives en mí. Vivo contenta porque tú me haces sonreír. Y vivo life porque en medio del dolor tú me das las fuerzas.
What up, guys? It's MauraT Here, and we're back with episode 4. In this episode, we'll be talking about how to stay encouraged in 5 steps. So I want to begin reading a Bible verse. Bible verse is Psalm 119:105, and it reads as, "Your word is a lamp to my feet and a light to my path." And I wanted to start off with this Bible verse because sometimes we feel discouraged because we don't know where to start, how to go about things, and what just to do, how to get the ball rolling. We have so many ideas because we're really creative beings, and we sometimes just don't know how to start and set up things for ourselves to reach certain things, goals, accomplish things, etc. So I came up with 5 things that can help you, 5 steps that can help you with getting things done and how to stay encouraged. Because sometimes you got to push yourself to get things done. You have goals, you have an idea, and you just need to be able to get it done. And number 1 is focus. You got to figure out where your focus is at. For me, I really need to make sure that I'm focused on God and that what I'm doing is aligned with His purpose, right? So all the ideas and the things that I do have to be aligned with purpose, right? And you got to figure out where's your focus. Like, where is your focus? Like, if you're focusing too much on one thing, or you're all over the place maybe, but you're not, focused on God. You're not reading your Bible. You're not praying. You're not worshiping Him. You're not meditating. You're not journaling. You're not being positive. These are things that you need to focus on to be able to have a good result, right? And be able to stay focused and encouraged, right? If you're all over the place, you're not going to be able to be focused, and you're not going to be able to be encouraged, because then you find fault in everything, right? You're like, oh, because you're not accomplishing things at a rate that you feel that, that you wanted, right? I think that it's important for you to do those things and also set goals, set realistic goals, make a checklist. So it's easy for me personally to be organized, right? To be able to set goals, and so it is important to be able to, do these things to stay encouraged. I find it easy to make a checklist and to journal. All the ideas that you have set, you should write them out. And you should make a checklist of each goal you want to accomplish, right? Number 2, find a support system. I find that it's better if you have a support system, people who you can be surrounded by that are positive, that uplift you, that encourage you, and that believe in you. Many people, 98% of people, cannot get through things, will not get through things if they don't have a support system. And the support system is who encourages them, uplifts them, and are there to be your cheerleader, right? To cheer you on. You know what I'm saying? It's very important to have that. Very important to have people who believe in you and what it is that you're doing and getting ready to set to do, like getting ready to set to do soon. Because in preparation, you could be discouraged. The enemy can attack you, can bring negative thoughts to you. And also other people can be, negative and shut down what you have planned, the goals that you want to reach. They could be constantly criticizing what you're doing in preparation to get whatever it is that you want to get done. So it's very important to have a support system, right? And that is encouraging when you have people doing those things, right? Number 3, plan. I want to read Habakkuk 2 and 3. It says, write the vision, make it plain on tables, so he may run who reads it. For still the vision awaits its appointed time. It hastens to the end. It will not lie. If it seems slow, wait for it. It will surely come. It will not delay. What stands out is a few things. Write the vision down. So you have a vision, meaning you have a goal, you have an idea. You want to do these things. You have to plan. You have to prepare, right? Write it down first, because if you don't write it down, you can forget and you can get discouraged, and it will delay the process, meaning that you will not even get to it. You had an idea, but you didn't write it down, and therefore you didn't get to it, right? You got to write it down. You got to write down your vision. And also it will come at its appointed time, but hastens means accelerate. You know what I'm saying? So to me is that if you're doing things according to plan, meaning if you're doing things how you're supposed to, that you plan for it, you did all these things, right? You created a foreplan. You set the goals. You wrote down all the goals. You prepared and gathered the resources. You wrote them out in detail. You did your research. It's going to come at its appointed time, but probably faster than what you thought it was going to come, because you have set up so well for it, right? And that is amazing to me, that because God is the creator and we are creators as well, so he created us, we are just like him. We create, right? He already has given us ways to be able to prepare to get things done. You know what I mean? He's such an excellent and an intelligent God. And so I think that if we do these steps and we follow them, it's going to really help you stay encouraged, but not only stay encouraged, but get through the process, because everything is a process. And sometimes we look at the process and the process is slow and we feel like it's never gonna get to a good result. Don't think that way, because that is discouraging. So number 4, stay organized and do self-care. I think it's super important that you buy planners, sticky notes, notebooks, notepads, and stay organized. I do that constantly. I just got this for my birthday from my sisters. I have many of them. I also have books, stay up to date with things, things that are going to keep you lifted, that are going to keep you spiritually stable, and have planners. have planners. I have 2 of them. I am spoiled. I am blessed. This one is for my business. This one is for my house and church. Stay organized. It really does help to really get things done. There's no other way that I'd rather do it. I also have my iPad and my phone, and I have things written in there as well. I set alarms when I have to be reminded of certain things. And also I do my devotionals, I read my word, I worship, and I congregate, and I stay connected in community, which is also important. It really helps. Like my previous video, I spoke about accountability. It helps you keep yourself and hold yourself accountable as well, right? So number 5, after we have planned and done all these things that we set goals, we write a checklist, and we are journaling, we're writing in our notebooks, we're planning properly, we're staying organized, we're doing all these things, we have our support system, we're staying in community. And then community means a church. And it's important, even if you're not a believer, find a support system. I find it easier to have a support system when you go to church. I think it's easier to stay in community because people call you, people text you, they check in with you, you're able to check in with them, and it's better for accountability purposes. It's better for support, better to be encouraged and stuff like that. Because if you haven't read the word, you wake up and you still haven't gotten to it, and somebody texts you a word, a Bible verse, they probably send you a podcast. It's helpful, and it keeps you focused. It helps you stay encouraged because somebody else can send you something encouraging. A public speaker, inspirational speaker, a life coach. All those things are going to really help you, and sometimes people can just text it to you and message you about it. You know what I'm saying? And I wanted to also write out a few Bible verses to help you stay encouraged and help you be reminded that, God is with you through everything, right? So Joshua 1:9, he says, have I not commanded you? Be strong and of good courage. Be not afraid. Like he has stated something for everything, for you to just know he's with you through whatever it is that you're going through, whatever it is that you plan to do. He's with you, right? He says, do not be afraid, do not be dismayed, for wherever that you go, I am with you. Like God has an answer for whatever question you have. You understand what I'm saying? And if you feel like, oh, I'm alone, why do I feel alone? Why? No, you're never alone. God is always with you. He walks with you through every single process. And even if you don't see a result quick enough, remember what the Habakkuk 2:3 says. You know what I'm saying? And so write these down, go back to them, have them as reference so that it can remind you that for whatever it is that you're going through, God is with you, God is helping you, and He has given you wisdom, He has given you knowledge, and He also has given you the determination, the strength, the intelligence to be able to get it done. I also wanted to give you Romans 8:37. Knowing all these things, we are more than conquerors through Him who loved us. Most importantly, that He loves us no matter what. And because He loves us, He allows us, He gives us a space and time to be able to get things done, to be able to reach our goals, to be able to have victories, you know. Number 5 is celebrate the small and big victories. It's very important that no matter how small the goal is or how big the goal is, it's still a victory. And you should always stay encouraged and be encouraged because of that. I want you to take that with you. If you need to go back, rewind this video, check out these Bible verses, go through the 5 steps again. I'm very excited for you. If you are planning to do something and you have goals that you want to accomplish and reach, remember to go through these 5 steps. It's going to help you. It's going to help you. The number one thing that should keep you encouraged is that God loves you and that God walks with you no matter what it is, no matter what trial, what tribulation, whatever it is that you're going through in order to achieve a goal. He is with you. And remember that you will accomplish that, because Moses had to, cut the Red Sea in half. God helped them. God gave him the staff. He cut the Red Sea in half, and he allowed him to walk the people of Egypt to the other side. They got there. Now, whatever they went through in the process, it doesn't matter, because they still got to the other side. All of them did not get there, but those who continue to believe got there, right? And that's what you need to do. You got to be one of those people who keeps believing God to get to the other side, to achieve that goal, to get that victory. I will catch you guys in the next video. If you are being encouraged and you feel motivated with these videos, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Go check out my TikToks. I do videos daily there at MauraT Music 7. It's the same thing on my Instagram. Check it out. If you need just a quick, word to get motivated, get moving, I will check you guys out in the next video.
Y vivo life porque tú vives en mí.